Salute, salute. Grand afternoon, grand afternoon. I see my Lotuses in the building. Salute to my little sis Lotus. Salute, salute everybody that's coming through. Peace, peace, peace. It's midweek check-in, and we're going to talk about your health, your wealth, and romance, because we got to. Did I put, hold on a second. Get this thing up here. Let me see what I put in my, okay, personal readings. Yeah. So if anybody's interested in getting a personal romance reading, one of your favorite holidays, one of your favorite Hallmark holidays is coming up. So, you might want to get a reading to find out what's going on with your love interest in the love department. So the website is open and you can book a reading. Hold on, let me get this chat thing going here. Remove. Why it won't let me remove? No, it won't let me remove. Okay. Anywho, hold on, y'all. Well, whatever. I saw that Lotus was here. Anyway, if you can hear me, also Lotus, please drop a 1 in the chart. Drop a 1 in the chat just to let me know that you guys can hear me. We're running some technical issues the other day on Brother Pinero's panel. I just felt that certain. Okay, good. I just felt that certain entities didn't want me to speak my greatness, and they didn't want me to speak certain things that I'm trying to show off my shirt, y'all. She from the Bronx. Yeah. I was trying to speak some greatness into his live, and my service was going in and out. The connection was going off. So that's why I'm checking. So anybody's interested in doing a personal romance reading can book an appointment with me through the website. You can go into the about section, hit the link, and it'll take you straight into the website where you can book your reading for romance. You got until, listen, hold on a second. Let me get my glasses because I have to see my calendar. Let's see. That Hallmark holiday is on the 14th. Y'all should have booked it already because that's when my calendar is Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Now, if you want to find out why they didn't show up to your house with stuff or take you out for dinner, you can hit me up this week coming up. Hit me up after the holiday, your holiday, and let me know what you want to know some things. We'll find out. We could be a little nosy. We'll find out what's going on. But Yes. And also, Lotus, I know you saw this in the back chat and Instagram, but I also have a new channel out. Brand new. Chris is in the building. Chris, salute to you. Thank you for coming through. I have a new channel that is called Inside Foxy's Mind. So Lotus could put that into the chat. You guys, as you're coming through, make sure to sign up to that channel as well. It's brand spanking new. I just created it today. It was coming out of, so salute to Brother Maybach, because I was in my bag on, when did I talk to Pinero? Tuesday? Wait, today's Wednesday, right? Monday. And I was just letting them know that sometimes I think my channel, as great as YouTube is, I'm thinking that something's going on with my channel because my numbers were getting fudged. Certain things were just happening, right? And that could just be me on, whatever, high alert. And so Maybach, brother says little heart, he's like, Foxy, maybe you should this and maybe you should that. And I was just like, nah. I was standing 10 toes down. I was like, no, Maybach, because this is what I got going on in my channel. The masculine energy in me wouldn't let me be great. So Maybach was like, maybe you should, making suggestions is what he was giving to me. And so out of the suggestions, I sat here today and I was pondering. I have some things that I had to take care of before coming on here. This is why I'm late. Usually we'd be here about 11, right? So I created that because, thank you. Boost is in the building. Look, I can't even talk. You're making me so excited. Boost is in the building. Salute. Yes. So I'm going to put it in the chat as well. The new IG, I'm still having the Foxy Moon, guys. This channel is going nowhere. This is just specifically for the cards because Brother Maybach had put it into perspective. He was like, well, you're doing the cards and the Mindful Monday and you enclose all that together. That could be why certain things are happening. And he wasn't saying that, the cards were messing with anything, but I'm like, look, I always put the cards in after my Mindful Mondays, right? But today I really sat and I pondered on all that information that he was giving me. And I'm like, I'm going to separate the two. And so Mindful Mondays will have a specific channel. You guys can join me on Mindful Mondays. I will go also live on other days that I'm available to go on. But it's this Wednesday because I may not be able to do a Monday and a Wednesday, right? And a Monday really is its own day. It's its own, Mindful Monday. And then Wednesdays are generally just for the cards. We're doing midweek check-in or we're doing all signs, right? And happens to fall on a Wednesday. If not, it could happen like a day before or so, right? Or a day after. And so this is the new channel at Inside Foxy Moon, Inside Foxy's Mind. There we go, right? Because I just created it like 2 hours ago. 1976, because that's the year that I was born. All right. So please go over and just, hit the sub, hit the notification. And, it's brand spanking new. So there's no material up there. I will try to do like little shorts and stuff like that in between hand. All right. Salute. So yeah, that's pretty much what I just wanted to talk about today. Again, if now, we're past the mark as far as people's Hallmark calendars, Valentine's Day and things like that. My calendar is only Thursday through Saturday, so nobody hit me up. But listen, I will extend the offer to people who want to check in after, next Tuesday, and y'all can come hit me up on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday if you want to have a romance reading and find out what's going on. Why is this person acting like a douchebag? This could be male or female. Why, they don't, whatever, if you want to. I don't subscribe to the holiday personally, but like everybody else is capitalizing off of it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Also, what else? Yeah, and know that this is even though it's a weekly check-in, a midweek check-in kind of energy, the message of the tarot is timeless. So you can check back tomorrow, you can check back next week and see how this matches up in regards to your health, your your finances, and your romance. So and also know, masculine energy is in us both. Some of us have a little more masculine energy if you're a female. My masculine energy was definitely on peak Monday. I was in a platform with all guys, and I'm just, no, Maybach, no, I'm going to leave it just the way it is. Larry Beach is in the building. Salute. He's in the bushes. So the feminine on males could be, just a little bit softer, a little more understanding, a little more compassionate. So, we don't want to take away either side, but some of us don't have those sides balanced. And therefore, things could be a little off kilter. I just got this thing over here burning. Burn the midnight oil over here, guys. Burn the midnight oil. Got my sage Palo Santo stick burning. So yeah, anyway, so the energies could be a little bit different depending on what side of the coin you're sitting on. Right. So, we got to work on both our masculine and feminine energy and know when we should be held accountable for things. Know when we should, say to somebody like, I hear you, I got you, or never be too prideful to not say, I'm sorry. Right. We definitely have to. Thank you. Ooh, look at that. That looks so good. Thank you, my Lotus. Yes, for everybody coming through later on the replay, please make sure you hit up my new page, my new channel, Inside Foxy's Mind, 1976. You guys click on that. There's nothing there yet because it's brand spanking new. So I want you to just be up there and know that I will be sending content, creating content, and then Mindful Mondays are going to be over there. So you guys come over there. I'm gonna have Lotus. It's going to be pretty much the same type of setup as far as moderators and things like that. But I wanted to just kind of separate the two, because we built this platform up from the bootstraps. You know what I'm saying? From the bootstraps. We got 333 people on our subscription, guys. Look at those magic numbers. Let's find out what 333 is with my angel book. I mean, I looked at that the other day and I was like, wow, 333. I love it. All right, and it's highlighted. Salute, right? The age of Aquarius. It says you are powerfully aligned with Jesus and other ascended masters at this time. You are at a crucial point on your journey where you can go beyond all previous setbacks. So salute to all the subscribers. I mean, we got 2 new subscribers the other day. I mean, you guys are putting us on that map and setting the traction for something else. And this is probably why, in hindsight, Inside Foxy's Mind needed to come out, because there's other things that came from me going on other platforms as well and talking, just being my authentic self, not even talking about the cards and that comes after conversations, but I'm going on other people's platforms, just having the conversations and their thought-provoking conversations, or their topics that I like to talk about or I don't agree on, but I want to talk about it. And so that's what's inside Foxy's Mind. We need to have these kind of conversations, but we got to separate the two, because the cards are separate, even though it's still a message in all of that. We got to separate and let Foxy Moon Premieres rock out on that side, and then Inside Foxy's Mind over here. And so that's what we're doing. So I'm great. I'm happy. I'm excited. It's the same. It's going to be the same format, guys. We're going to throw the StreamYard in, and you guys can come up on the platform, and we're going to talk it out and be our authentic selves as possible. No disrespect, watching what you're saying, all the stuff that you have to do here on this channel, you're going to be doing the same thing over there as well. And so that's it. Yeah. So salute to the new subscribers. I was on Brother Sanchez's platform. That's a huge platform. And I was in the chat and salutes is what he says. And he, put me kind of like on blast, of not in a bad way. Like he was bigging me up in the chat, and I was just like, oh my God, like I've only been on there like twice. And like he's like, this sister does the readings and she's on point, and this is how I get down with the metaphysics. And I was just sitting there like, so then he brought me up onto the panel, and we were talking about some other stuff. And then he gave me a wrench, and so now I'm a moderator. I'm just like, yeah. So, and he's definitely one of those brothers that have, talked with the Sonettas and that whole conscious community. Like he's coming in from that area, and he has his page. It's like, I don't know, he's in the thousands of subscribers, and that doesn't even matter, but it is a bigger platform. And for him to just remember little old me, that's what I'm just letting you know. You go to places, you got to be your authentic self. Don't try to, make you something that you're not. Pretty much what you see is what I get. What you get, when coming to meet me and talking to me. I'm pretty much this person on the outside as well. Like, except for all this, I don't really wear the makeup stuff unless I'm going out with family or friends. But for the most part, how I'm talking to you guys is how I talk to everybody outside, inside. And that's just what it is. And it brings people, they want to hear what you have to say. That, if you sound intelligent, you sound like you know what you're talking about, people are going to be interested. So for those who want to create a channel, and start a channel, but they're worried about being shy and they don't know if that's going to work or not, find your niche. Find your lane, stick to it for as long as you need to. And then if you feel like, okay, I got to branch out and do something different, then so be it. Study yourself, study your platform, know what doesn't work. You got to be the alchemist, guys. That's why it's Foxy Moon Spiritual Alchemist. You got to know when to take some things back or when to add some things to the pot. And everything is not going to work, right? And what you shouldn't do, right, is try to appease everybody, because that's what's going to catch you out there. You're going to get caught into this well, damn, they didn't like it this way. And I, like you can cater to your audience in some respect, but know what is going to work for you at the end of the day, because your supporters, shout out to Miss Sharon, they're either going to ride with you or they're going to leave you flat, right? That's the nature of the beast. You may have some gray areas. You may have some people who kind of straggle in and out from time to time, and they're there. But I would get more feedback from the people who have been there from inception and seen you grow than, somebody who's, kind of Johnny come lately and all they want to do is just see you perform. And they're not really there donating and supporting or just being there, to show up for you. They're there to just feel good about how they're not feeling good, if you get what I mean. Right. Salute to Miss Sharon. So, again, don't really worry about other people, because you're doing this for yourself. If this is your passion about coming online and creating a platform, whether it be advertising, sports, education, whether it be tarot cards, fashion, health, that if that's what if one of those topics or something else is what you are about, then go for it. I just happen to, have a couple of hats on and stuff. So I'm like, oh, well, I could do the cards and then I could talk about this and that. And so, yeah, Brother Maybach put it in perspective. I mean, he didn't say nothing about changing up stuff. He did. He gave me some critical thinking. But I sat here today. I was like, I'm going to create a new channel. Just that simple. And so, you may feel like, okay, I want to talk, sports, but I also like to cook. You could do that while you're cooking, have the sports stats, and that might work for a while. And then some people may actually want to see, or you may even see, like, I need to put up like, sports clips and stuff like that. And maybe some people are not interested in cooking, because you'll see your numbers start to dwindle. Right. And that's what was going on with me as well. I started seeing that the cards, I was getting, lots of views on the cards and stuff, but then I started talking about certain things, and depending on what the topic was, it either sank or swam. So it's all trial and error. All right, trial and error. But don't give up, don't get discouraged. I'm going to be that voice of reasoning for you, because I had somebody who was like that and said, don't throw your page away. Don't shut it down. And this was all before the Foxy Moon came on. I just had a page just because. I think because when you sign up with YouTube, you got to create a page, your channel. But I never came on to be a content creator, is what I'm saying. And this life took on a life of its own. And now it's going to shift into another spectrum, but it's still me. It's just that I'm going to be doing it on my other channel where, we can have these conversations and see. And now I could really do a test and see if the cards and me intertwining my knowledge harmful or helpful. So this is my little test this way. All right, so let's go. I guess nothing else is cooking. Full moon energy. We're just coming out of that full moon energy. If anybody felt it during the weekend, some people might not have been able to sleep, restless. I mean, the full moon for me hit me because it was in Leo, and I got a lot of Leo placements as well. Matter of fact, it's in one house. It sits in 3-4 Leo, 3 placements of Leo, 3 or 4 placements, and not placements, signs that sits in my 6th house. So I was between not trying to cry, couldn't sleep. I think I did. I was on somebody's live until like 5:30 in the morning. Like I just was up. Maybe had 1 hour for the whole day or 2 hours in like a 12-hour. I didn't sleep. So people might have had that issue going on, some type of insomnia during the full moon, maybe not wanting to eat, or maybe eating in excess because of emotions. Maybe some issues going on in the love department could have been taking place. It was just this full moon was definitely one to shed the shed some skin, shed some dead weight that you don't need to have. Leo is about the sun. It's that shining in. It's that letting you know, hey, maybe you need to rest. Maybe you need to be doing some things. Maybe you need to get creative. So this full moon was definitely one for the books. It definitely was one of those type of moons that I was just like, my God. And so now it's shifting, 3 days after that full moon, the energy starting to, I've been able to sleep better the past 2 nights. And my mind is not racing as much as it was over the weekend. Like it was, I was like on high alert, just like, oh, like wired. It felt like I was drinking like 5 cups of coffee, that type of energy where you're just like restless, but then you can't sleep, but then you want to sleep, and then you're fidgety, then you're angry, then you're upset, then you're crying. I mean, full emotions, full blown out emotions this weekend. So yeah, let me know about that. We have no planets in retrograde right now, so that's all that full moon energy that was going on. We don't have anything until I want to say the summertime is when some of the planets, especially Mercury, is going to be going direct or something like that. Maybe Mercury might be going direct sooner than that. Don't quote me on it. But yeah, man. So let's go ahead and kick it in. I'm using some Old Faithfuls because I'm like, all right, I can't, my brain cannot compute too much right now because as I was telling you earlier, I had to handle some important affairs regarding my dad. And you got to be a sharp, because I was like answering people and talking to people and stuff. And my brain is like, so now it's closer towards the middle of the day. And I'm like, listen, I'm going to stick to what I know. So we're going to use Miss Cleo's deck. Good old Miss Cleo. My daughter, she's like, Mom, you don't even use that deck anymore. What was the point of me giving it to you? I was like, you hush your mouth. So I don't. There's some decks that some of them are a little more because there's a story behind the cards. Like I have one that my Lotus gave me. Lotus, you gave me a couple of decks, but one which is like my favorite is the Disney villains, because I love the Disney villains. And then my sister had bought me a supernatural deck. And what people don't understand is, like the Disney characters, they have a storyline behind them, and the supernatural characters have a storyline behind them. So to read that and then interpret it and then read it, like it's a lot. It's one of my challenges, and I was working on it this weekend to challenge my mind. But it's like you got to be intuitive, and then you got to know what the tarot meanings behind it are, and then you got to know what the storyline is behind that card, like the real story behind. I'm just like, so I'm just using my Old Faithfuls right now. I got the Witches deck out. We're gonna do romance right now. Health. Do romance in a bit. All right. So this is again general reading, guys. Take what resonates with you. Whatever doesn't, keep it moving, because it's just not your storyline. All right. It may sound very similar, and that's cool. But don't be like, yep, that's me. Everything to a T. No. Because that's not your message. Let somebody else who does resonate with it, let them have that message. All right. So let's kick it in. Brother Panero, I was on his live on Monday. He's like, all right, let's kick it in. And I know what the heck he was saying, because he has this British accent. And I'm like, what you saying, Brother Panero? And he's like, you kick it in. Like, what you say, kick it in. And I'm like, oh, you too funny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because, they got their slang. We got our slang. That's too funny. All righty. So for health, guys, we're checking in with health. Let's see what's going on here. For the collective for February 8th. Plus, I didn't talk to you on Monday. So, I just wanted to talk to y'all about some things. All right, so 9 of Cups, middle of the deck. All right, so this is that water sign energy here. Also could be gluttony or just praying for some things, wish fulfillment. And then bottom of the deck is the 6 of Cups here. So, nostalgic. Remember, I was just talking about the full moon All right. So again, water, energy, and then your card for health, guys, is the moon card. Look at that in reverse. All right. So again, water, energy, but mainly Pisces and Cancer. All right. So for your health, guys, some things might not have surfaced, okay, or you could have been sitting there thinking about a lot of water energy. Right underneath that is the Three of Cups in reverse. And what's underneath that? Ooh, the Devil card, Capricorn energy. I don't like to see the Devil card because just because. But this could have been a lot of mental anguish, like I said, a lot of it could have been depression or nostalgia, all right, because that Six of Cups is about remembering the old times, a childhood buddy, childhood relation. You could have had a childhood relationship, friendship, or this could have been school age kind of crush and things like that. But whatever the case is that you were having these moments back in that full moon energy, and things are starting to die down. This is why it's in reverse, all right. But there might be some things that are not being presented to you and not being shown to you for a reason. Look at it as, sometimes some things, like I was saying on Brother Pinero's platform, some things are best not said. Less is more. If you do too much, it's just too much, right? So, this also could be like backstabbing, or friends and family, somebody very close to you, or people close to you who, there could have been some kind of where you felt backstabbed, all right, in that respect. But this energy is clearing out right now is what I'm seeing. So all this kind of, you could have been just in your own head, and I don't remember which sign it was when I did all signs, but somebody, there are a couple of us that were in our head. We're our own worst enemy. So you could have been thinking all this out, and it's really nobody's doing anything to you. This is just you in your head. All right, let's clarify here with the Witches deck. All right, the Witches deck here. Ooh, Big Cat is in the building. Have no fear. Big Cat is here. Yay! Love you. Pretty Gangsters in the building. Salute. Okay. What did you say now? Wait, she's in the staff meeting. Aw, don't leave us. I could not focus in and out on what you're saying. Okay, work. All right. No problem. Catch the replay, but please make sure, Big Cat, we got some news. All right. Real quick before I clarify. We have another channel called Inside Foxy's Mind. And you guys make sure to subscribe to that. Pretty Gangster, make sure you subscribe to that new page that I have. It's the Mindful Mondays, but it's got its own channel now. So now we're not going to do Foxy Moon premieres. Mindful Monday, we're going to do Inside Foxy's Mind, Mindful Mondays. All right. So definitely make sure to subscribe to that. Pretty Gangster, please, we don't want you fired. We need you back here. So whenever you can, check in. If not, definitely, come on Monday. We're going to have the Mindful Monday Inside Foxy's Mind. All right. So salute to you. All right. Back to clarifying now. This is for your health, guys. We're still on health. All right. We got the moon here in reverse. I feel like it's just all in your head, collective. And I don't want to make light of the situation, but I'm speaking from how I was feeling over the weekend. And this is my Cancer sun sign here. And I definitely was in my head about some stuff. I was stressed out about personal things that's going on. So, you may need just to take this time now that this moon is dying down. It's just to take some time to relax. Fill your mind, not with alcohol. All right. With the cups here, not with alcohol, maybe some alkaline water, sitting in that sun. I know it's cold in some places, but you could sit at your window and get that vitamin D as well. My brother Maybach's in the building. Yay! Thank you, Maybach. Wait, hold on, guys. Real quick. I'm sorry. We're still on the health, right? But because brother Maybach, I told y'all he's here now, so I got to give him his flowers personally to his face. I told him this behind the scenes, but because Maybach put the battery in my back, Inside Foxy's Mind just came out. We were talking and he's like, Foxy, jogging my head. And I'm like, nah, Maybach, no, because that's how I have it running, right? in my masculine energy, you got to know when to fold them and say, you know what? Salute to you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the advice. But that full moon was getting to me, and it was in Leo, and I got a lot of Leo placement, and I was like, no, I'm good, Maybach. I'm good. And so this morning, I was like, he was onto something. And I had to split the two up. And so there you go. Going back. Now, so let's clarify a little bit here. So we're gonna have the same setup as Mindful Monday. Just Mindful Monday has its own channel now, basically. And we're gonna talk. It's not only gonna be Mindful Mondays. It could be whatever else, whenever other day I'm available and it sparks our interest, and we can talk. And I don't have to merge the two anymore. Because I was like, that's what I do. I do the cards. And Maybach's like, oh, okay. It's because YouTube be getting me touchy, man. I love YouTube, but it be getting me sensitive, man. All right, what's going on with this moon? Why is it in reverse? Ooh. Oh, and you got the priestess. So this is Piscean energy right here. The high priestess came out. The world card here, okay, Sagittarius, bottom of the deck is the 10 of wands, 10 of swords. So that's that energy, again, being all in your head, stress, literally, like I said, didn't I say somebody was stabbing you in the back? This person could be being released from your energy as we speak, or during this full moon that happened. The energy is pretty much dying down by today. The end of the night, you're not going to see the moon at its peak. So that energy is not going to be so intense as it has been. All right. But you got the moon and the high priestess and the moon card here, both major arcanas. So this energy you felt is heavy, but it's being released. You walked away from a situation, person, place, or thing. Or just in your mind, you removed yourself. Like I'm not taking that with me. That energy, I leave it right there. Some of you might have been doing some intentions and meditations to get rid of, some people. But this is like internally, guys. All right. The fact that it's in reverse, this is more about you and not around you. So again, you could have been your own worst enemy, but this is more mental health, not physical health. But to do things to help you in your physical, to help your pineal, to help your spirit, is drinking some, alkaline water, drinking water, period. If you can't get to alkaline, listen, we're not going to be petty about the water. Because water's water. What happens when the water dries up? Oh, I'm going to fight for mountain water. You don't live in the mountain. How are you going to get mountain water? Stop it. Go get yourself a 50 cent, $1 water and drink. Okay. But definitely hydrating yourself. You might not have been drinking as much. The moon, has to do with water as well, right? The current, it affects the waters, in the ocean and things like that. So you definitely need to replenish. If you weren't drinking over the weekend, as far as water intake, whether it be from actual water or eating fruits that have high water content, then you need to be doing it now. Where's Big Cat? Because Big Cat be letting us know. He gives us our message about what we have to do with the drinking and the eating the fruits and stuff like that. Please let them know, Big Cat. All right. So a lot of Pisces energy here, though. OK, and Pisces could be the Decepticons. They are the ones that they don't hold. They do not hold accountability well. So they're the ones you don't want to tell them about themselves, because they'll never be like, you know what, you were right. It takes them a long time to come to, and they may not even admit that they were wrong. So you might have a Pisces moon in you. So that could have been, telling you, being the devil in disguise for your thinking. All right. Or you could be a Cancer moon sign as well. And again, just, Cancers are the very emotional creatures when it comes to they're in their natural state with that full moon there. So definitely a lot of emotions going on, a lot of waterworks. But self-sabotage in that respect. All right. But, it's all coming to an end, guys. That 10 is a cycle of ending, especially with the swords in reverse. This is all coming out. You probably shedded so many tears. You're good now. You're good. You can put your big boy pants on, your big girl panties on, and you're good to go. All right. So let's move on here. Yes. Thank you. Friendly reminder to drink your water and fruits, right? Because health is wealth. Thank you. That was from our big cat. All right, so now let's go on to romance. If anybody had issues of the full moon with romance, let me know. I was good. Everything was all right, except some things nostalgic were popping up for me with that Six of Cups there, and I was just like, "Do you remember?" It's like, listen, no. 1993, 92 is coming back up. All right, so let's see what's going on for the romance. Oh, no, finance, guys, finance. Whoa, slow down. Look at me try to get all happy about it. Slow yourself down. Hold on. We got to do finances, guys. Let's backtrack. Bring it back on rewind. I was getting excited because the romance is the last to go. And I'm like, oh, we could get that out the way. Stupid romance. All right, let's see what's going on for finances here. For the collective. All right, we're also in a new fiscal year, right? Tax season's coming up, so yeah, yes. Money might not be looking right at the moment because you're just starting up the new calendar. But we'll see what's going on. We'll see. Okay, that's right, big cat. All right, so let's see what's going on for finances for the collective, please. Ooh, so we got two cards. Ooh, first card is the Ace of Swords. Whoa, love it. And then the next card we'll take is the Page of Swords. Beginning and end. What is going on here? Got the Hermit card right in the middle, Virgo energy. All right. Knowledge. And then we got the Five of Wands here. So you could be fighting for a position. All right. The boss might be looking. Okay, so evaluations. I don't know when evaluations are for you. Sometimes it's the end of the year. But there seems to be some type of evaluation, all right, in how you work. All right, you could be the skilled worker here. Aces are the new beginnings of anything, and the pages are the messengers of anything in regards to tarot. But pages are usually either children or just a message that may not be completely going through at the moment, right? But with the swords here, this is fast movement. This is all about knowledge, truth, justice, things of that nature. That's what the swords have to deal with here. But I feel like somebody could be coming up for evaluation, all right? Or some type of boss is looking at your work, the type of work that you're doing, or you could be looking for a new job, collective, where somebody's looking at the skilled work. I'm getting skilled labor. So somebody's very good with their hands, all right? Skilled labor. And, with this Five of Wands here, this is like you having to compete with somebody else, 3 other people, 4 other people. Yeah. And then the two of Pentacles right underneath that in reverse. So this could be you wanting to look for a new job, all right, where the pay grade is a little higher, obviously. But because you've been there for some time at this place where you're at now, it's like, I'm not going to, definitely don't want to, disclaimer, you do not want to chop your nose off to spite your face and go jump into a new job and drop the other job because you're disgruntled with it. No. You hold on to that job, right? We're old enough now. We should know this. So, while you're doing your, resume, or you're waiting to be seen and interviewed and things like that, you still work where you're at. But I'm getting that there's a couple of people that are looking in that same position, and therefore, the boss has to look over your work. All right. This is a positive note here. So this can happen during the springtime. Swords, Gemini season is coming up. So June. All right. If you are looking to start looking for another job, June would be the better time to do it. Or if you have now went to fill out an application, or you did some tests, or whatever the case may be for this new position, you'll probably hear back from them in June. But let's clarify what's going on here. All right. Yeah, skilled labor, somebody who's very good with their hands, building things. You could be a carpenter, cutting. I'm hearing God's on your side. All right. The fruits of your labor. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Let's clarify. Let's clarify really quickly. Okay. Kiana Love is in the building. Salute, salute. Okay. Yeah. And why does this keep popping up? I have this big all right, I put the pin in. I'm just gonna remove it for right now because I can't see you guys and it's bothering me at the moment. But anybody's interested in personal readings, you know where to find me. Okay, so I wanted to see and I couldn't see. Okay. All right, so let's see what is clarify this ace and this page. You know, I don't know if they still do this, but the messenger job, somebody could be wanting to open up a messenger building, a messenger company. I don't know if they do that anymore, but they did that back in the night. Let's see me back in the 90s, and they did that back in the 90s in New York City, where they'd have pages, yeah, where they would have people who would go and take the messengers across town on their bikes and things like that. I don't know if they're still doing that, but that's what I'm getting. Somebody's good with their hands, they're resourceful. Maybe you are looking into doing carpentry, or maybe you're looking into being a skilled labor. You could be coming from one sector to wanting to go into like now working with your hands. This is something that you're passionate in. All right, this is something that you're good at. Okay, so let's see what else is going on here. You know, this is more masculine energy, or male rather. So females don't take this, the other way. But there could be there are female construction site workers, and women build up houses and things like that too. So I don't want to take that, but I'm getting more male energy here. All right, so we got the Ace of Cups, middle of the deck. Here we go with that water sign again, and then we got the Six of Swords in reverse. All right, so you got the Temperance card that came out to clarify this page and this ace. So definitely new beginnings, definitely something in the spring, but definitely ordained. All right, this is something that you have been looking for a very long time. You're now in balance with yourself. All right, like I said, somebody, like we just had to do this. We got Foxy Moon Premier Channel, and now we got Inside Foxy's Mind. So somebody may be doing that kind of that half stepping where you're in a business for something else, but your passion is working with your hands, creating things, creating homes, or whatever the case may be, but you're more hands-on. But you had to take like this I don't know, desk job, messenger job, something that you really don't like to do, but you're going to be doing something that you want to do, or you are working on this now. Like this is what I want to do. I'm going to be doing my passion. So, obviously your portfolio speaks for itself, right? So you may be showing somebody your work. You could be your business owner yourself. So you're probably wanting to get either a grant or a loan. All right, and you just have to show and prove why why you need this. The Six of Swords here is in reverse. So yeah, this is somebody moving away from a job situation that just isn't like built for them. They're not made for this. They're just taking on this job because they have to, but I feel like somebody's trying to step into their realm of what they do, their craftsmanship. All right, so good for you. So again, in the springtime, this is Sagittarius here. So you could have been thinking about this back in December. All right, but things will play its part closer towards Gemini season. So look for, May and June, which is only a couple of months away. It's not that long, and things have to take its time if you want it done right. And if it's by God, it's God's time. All right, it's not really your time. Okay. So that is your message in regards to finance. So kudos to you. Just if you're looking to leave or you're looking for a pay increase, this stuff is going to be coming about more closely towards, like I said, May and June. Okay. All righty, let's get this romance out. Yeah, I had to take that because I couldn't see you guys. But thank you, my Lotus. Okay, so let's go ahead and Ladybug is in the building. She's got this AKA over here. So we're gonna be Ladybug, Miss Ladybug. I'm gonna just hyphenate the names together. And let's go ahead and see what's going on in the romance. Wait, that's the wrong deck. But anyway, we're gonna be using two decks. I didn't get the other deck out because I told you guys I'm worn out. Mentally, I'm just like, so we're gonna just use these two decks right now for the romance. And then we're gonna do the Oracle deck. All right, so of course we got our little initial here so we can see who we're talking about when we're talking about the love. Let me clear this energy out real quick. Okie dokie. Yeah, this is just gonna be hyphenated right here. Miss Ladybug. Okay, so let's get this here. I think I need to shuffle. I might come on Tuesday and do a Hallmark Valentine's Day reading for romance. And if anybody wants a mini reading, I'll keep you guys posted. I can't really think too far ahead anymore. Now that my dad, I'm my dad's health caregiver. But I'll definitely keep you posted. I was thinking about doing that Tuesday, doing a romance for Valentine's Day. But we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. If not, I will post some stuff. Make sure you go into my community section, and I have posts there of readings. I have short sometimes, or I will keep you informed of when I'll be going live. All right. So what is this romance? Collective. How many is that? That's too many. But I got this card here. I'm going to take this one. Romantic feelings. All right. But that was kind of like slipping out. All right. I heard, okay. So caution, slippery when wet. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. What else? Yeah, and then we got honeymoon here. Oh, we got two cards, so we'll take it. Honeymoon, and we got children. Right, of course. You can't do nothing. So you're going to be in the bedroom, all right, getting it on. We got heart-to-heart conversations in reverse and engagement in reverse. So, all right, collective. I'm getting twofold here. So one has to do with singles again, and here the other side has to do with couples. All right, I will talk to my singles first because I live vicariously through you guys. Singles, this could be somebody that you're getting to know, or this could be what you call a one-night stand. All right, but those pheromones are in the air now. I was listening to news report yesterday that the United States is going to be spending $2.9 billion on Valentine's Day gifts alone. 2.9 on one day. That's not even a real day. But I'm not a hater. That's what you want to do. But, and then the report said that people will have to be paying their credit cards off almost all year for the debt that they're going to be charging up for Valentine's Day. So that means dinner, flowers, cards, candy, and all that good stuff, right? So if you're single, you're ready to mingle. These are the things, that happen, sexual feelings and stuff. And, you're not ready for all that commitment. So this could be somebody that you are talking with at this time, but it's like, listen, I'm not ready for kids. I don't want the whole marriage, and I don't want any of that stuff right now. You could be a young single person and you're just or you're an older single person and your kids are grown, you're not married anymore, whatever the case may be. We're consenting adults here, so it's like, hey, listen, all right, so that's what's happening now. For those that are married or in a committed relationship, you can't go anywhere, so you're gonna have to make it worthwhile, quickies and things like that. Do whatever you can do, to spice up the that life. All right, because the kids are in the way, the kids are in the next room, so I'm feeling that the kids are around you so much, and rightfully so. So it's hard to get those romantic feelings in. So I'm getting more like, is this morning, night, late night? I don't want to get into all that, guys. Please, let's see what else is going on here for romance. Yes, a lot of sexual healing. All right, what's this romantic feelings here, please? Yeah, that is crazy to spend $2.9 billion. What? We got keys on a ring here, karmic relationship in reverse. Bottom of the deck is engagement ring. So listen, somebody could be pushing somebody away, and it's like, no, the more you push me, the more I want to be with you. I want the keys to the house. All right. Like I'm saying, you could be singles, you could be talking to somebody right now that's been going on for a couple of months. Somebody's feeling like it's getting serious here. They want to be committed to you. Maybe not so much the engagement, but they want to have this committed relationship now. We got the runners right underneath that. So, and then clock underneath that. All right. So somebody could have been a runner where they just got scared. They get shook when commitment comes around, and they don't want to have that. Maybe it's because you don't want to have children. You don't want to be in that married life. You could see marriage as a problem. All right. You could have been around this growing up as a child. Just seeing, whatever, marriage didn't work out. So you're like, I don't want that same thing going on with me. And so, but whoever you're with wants to have this commitment. All right. They want the keys to the house. They want to come in. They want to be a part of your life, singles. So you might not be single for long. It says here, many options, decisions, unconventional string alongs, and one night stand. What did I say? One night stand. And if you're not, and you're just out there really single doing your damn thing, then it's one night stand type action. Okay. All right. What else? We got these kids here and the honeymoon. It's your business. For one night stand, they're not getting the keys though. Let's be clear, right? This is more a one night stand though, type energy. What else? Why are the kids and honeymoon here? What's going on? That's the married couple. We got heartbreak, separation, deception, and shocking attack. Butterfly and ascending in reverse. All right. So somebody, again, we got the couple that have been going through some things for a year or so now. All right. So this could be a separation with this married couple. That's probably why these are in reverse and this is upright, is because we're not together with those romantic feelings. So this could be a separation here, or somebody just not together with their spouse or their partner. All right. So these feelings are, you're like, whatever, it's not for me. And it's not. This is your message that you have every right to feel how you feel. Don't let society play mind games on you with this whole Valentine's Day coming up. And now you feel like, oh, well, I don't have anybody. Half these people that got somebody also got somebody else. So what is it? The 14th and the 15th, they start doing their celebrations. So the 14th is what? The main person. The 13th is the day before. And the 15th is the day after. Like, this is like unknown, but it's known. Right. So, don't feel bad if you're seeing people, sending flowers to somebody's job and you're like, oh, that wish. No, just keep in mind $2.9 billion and we got homelessness. Rationalize that. Don't get caught up in the hype of stupid people, stupid flowers, and stupid candy. Like, stop. All right. Let's get some initials out for the romance. Let's get some initials out. Okay. 255. All right. So we got X and T. The initials X, Xavier, or whatever. This could be a nickname. This could be a tag name. This could be their middle name, first name, last name, initials. And then we got T. So this could be either you or the person that you're interested in, or if you're in a couples relationship, that's the people there, those initials. Right? All right, so let's get an oracle midweek check-in. And we're using the good old wisdom oracle. Old reliable. I like old reliables. Old dependables. Yeah. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Like, we're not going to get caught up with the whole, listen, little candy or whatever, like, you know, but sometimes some people got to do all this big show and validation because they don't do it all year long. Why does it take one day that's made up by somebody else for you to send me flowers or for you to take me out to dinner? No, like, that's every day. And no, we don't cook every day either. So it's just like, listen, save it. So I get like my kids a little stuff. Now I don't. My daughter's like, Mom, are you going to get me some candy? Maybe. I don't celebrate that crap. I don't celebrate that. Because that's what it is to me. It's crap. It's crap. It's stupid. You have these expectations of, I want, it's expectations. And then when your feelings are hurt because it didn't come through. And then as women, well, what happened, woman? You want to be Miss Independent. Why don't you take the man out? Why don't you buy him flowers? Why don't you buy him candy or a watch or something? You know what I'm saying? Let's flip it. Oh boy. All right. So let's get this wisdom oracle out for the collective. Somebody in Texas? What? Okay. Wisdom oracle. What is the message here? Ew. All right. So middle of the deck is milk and honey, 51 breaking down to 6. I love it. That's that temperance energy I'm seeing there too. And then bottom of the deck is a yang, male energy, number 1. All right. That's in reverse. So your card that came out, collective, is mending, and that's 52. So this is what it looks like upright, mending. And this is it in reverse. So that's how it came out. Now, this is giving me that 6 of Cups energy that we saw here. If this is still here, I'll pull it up. But remember, we saw the 6 of Cups. Let's see if I can find it. No, I probably shuffled it all up in here. Well, anyway, this is giving the 6 of Cups energy for me. All right, but mending, some relationships are just not solvable. Some relationships are just not mendable, right? Like I said, with the stab in the back, I kept saying this even from the health, right? We were talking about the health reading, just feeling like you were stabbed in the back. I mean, I'm not saying literally, but metaphorically speaking, that you could feel this way, or you felt this way, or this, this is what went on in the relationship, whether it be in a committed relationship, or whether it be at work, or whether this be at friendships and stuff like that growing up. Just the people around you. It's like, I'm not who I was, whatever amount of years ago, right? I have some of that still in me. Like I didn't completely change, but mending could be something that just, with this yang here, this energy here, then we got no place like home right underneath it. All right. This is like family. This could be siblings, sisters, um, like I said, childhood, like that Six of Cups energy showed up. So that's that childhood energy that, listen, I just took on that masculine energy where I was like, nope, nope, nope. I don't want to hear it. Now, somebody may be wanting to offer an apology, or, you may be feeling a certain kind of way. Like, why did this person just apologize? Like, that's all I wanted was an apology. You know, we listen in life. That's not guaranteed. That's not everybody's going to give that to you. Not everybody's going to, it's not a guarantee that you'll get an apology. So if you're looking for one and you're looking back at, the way things, fell out in that relationship, just leave it like it is. Maybe it's best that it's not solvable because there was too much heartache, there was too much pain, there was too much, whatever the case may be. And then we have 7 here, your 52 breaking down to 7. That's spiritual. So you got to listen to your intuition and just let it be that fleeting moment where you're thinking about it, like, and then let it go. Because like I said, some things are just not mendable. They're not solvable. They're not, if the relationship ended on a sour note, yeah, some people are not going to say, I'm sorry. They're not going to hold themselves accountable and say, what, I was wrong for the way I treated you when you were like this, or whatever the case may be. They're just not going to hold themselves accountable. And although you would want that, and you want somebody to say, I'm sorry to you, chances are, if they haven't already, I don't know if they will. I can't predict that. But what I can say is that don't hold your breath on it. Just, if it happens, take it. Let the person talk it out. Let the person say what they need to say. You just hold it. Some of us like to listen just to talk instead of listening just to hear. We always want to talk and get our point across, but you may just need to listen to this person out. And if they're listen to see if they're going to give you an apology. And if they don't say, I'm sorry for the way I made you feel, or I'm sorry that this situation happened, X, Y, and Z, then they're not apologizing. All right. So with that being said, that is the end of the midweek check-in. What are y'all talking about? All right. So that was that, guys. And let's see. I didn't want to miss anybody while I was floating. Okay. So what else? So that's it. Pretty much. We are going to be doing our the new channel. So I'm going to try to put some content up there between now and wait. What Monday's date is? What, the 13th? I'll notify. I'll put you guys on notice. Oh, and don't forget to hit the notification bell as well on that new channel, because that's when you will get information. Now, we don't know if, again, we're going to be doing our research, because some people say that the notification bell is not working for them. They don't know when they're getting notified and things like that. And I'm like, So this is a new channel. There shouldn't be any reason why the notification bell is not getting out to people. But we'll see. Proof is in the pudding. Proof is in the pudding. And yes, again, if you are interested in getting a personal reading, you could have gotten one last week, so you could have found out what was going on with this romance. But definitely book if you're interested in getting a personal reading, not just romance. I do 5-card spread and I do oracle. So you can book a reading there. When you get your taxes and stuff like that, you want to come hit me up, you could do so. I'm saying? I understand times are rough. But yeah, so that's that. But definitely make sure to hit the like button on your way out. Make sure you hit the notification bell on this platform as well, so you're not, lost in the sauce. And I will reconvene. I appreciate everybody who's come through. My big cat, my Lotus, the moderator extraordinaire, Brother Maybach. I saw Larry Beach, and everybody else. Miss Ladybug, who was here. Gangster came through. She's like, I can't stay. I got this office meeting. We got you. We got you. Miss Sharon's gonna come in later on. What are y'all talking about? Texas? What y'all bashing somebody in Texas? They do it big in Texas, I heard. Right, Lotus. You see my facial expression. You know I love them readings. I think we should do a I don't know. We'll talk. Maybe we should do a matchup and do a romance reading. You and I do a romance reading for Valentine's Day. We'll see. Because I don't know. It's Tuesday, but I feel like I got something. Oh, that's the following week. No, I don't know. We'll let you know. Because some romance readings get real sticky. Yeah, I really don't want to know about that. Listen, I was just seeing about the quickies. I don't want to know about that. I don't care if that's what you guys are going to do. That's not my business. But the romance definitely gets me in their business. All right, let's just check in to see in the chat real quick if I missed anybody. I don't want to miss anybody. But I'm going to head out soon. A couple of seconds. All right, so we got everybody here. Yeah, pretty gangster. That's what it is. It's gangster. I was going to call you Gangsta Boo, but it's pretty gangster. Oh, and Chris. Right. Awesome. All right, so I got everybody here. Cool. And Booster. Booster came through early. My bad, Booster. Salute again. I had him up on the back seat. All right. So we got everybody here. Good. It does. I'm like, come on. I don't want to know about that. Because in my head, I'm picturing what it is. And never mind. Maybe that's just me. Because you know how we think. Lotus, you are very unassuming. Lotus, go to Lotus's platform. Go to her channel, Lotus Bomb. Lotus Flower Bomb is her. Is that your new channel? I think you have another name too, right? Lotus, put your information in the chat. You guys gotta listen to Lotus when she does the reading. Lotus be in there like cussing like a truck driver. She don't give a hoot nanny what she's saying to who. I'm like, she was doing a general reading and Lotus was telling my life. I'm hitting her up in the chat like, oh my God. I mean, everything to the T, to the letter, to the name, the first and last name. What else? Where they live. I mean, the sports. I'm done. I was like, Lotus, and she doesn't know none of this about me. And I'm like, she's doing a general reading. I was like, I'm exposed. She took the charms out too with the little things. Initials showed up. I'm done. I was like, what? I was speechless. I just came in. I guess my energy was like, and then people, the what do we call it? The spiritual stalkers. The spiritual stalkers came through and was really like, they wanted to be known. They want their presence to be known. They want us to know that they're in our Lotus. Yeah, go watch Lotus. And Lotus you talk about messy stuff. Lotus be talking messy stuff in there. I try to keep it like, because I don't want to get into business. But Lotus, somehow she gets into business. And then she just be laughing at us. Be like, damn. She just be sitting there laughing. Oh no, I can't even do the messages. I got a message over for the full moon, and I was like, that same information that you told on your live, they keep coming up into my readings. Me watching other readings, I'm like, all right. So I had to get some more sage and some more Palo Santo sticks. You know, we gotta light things up around us because people want to, the spiritual stalkers want to get into your auric field. But you can't. Yeah. All right, good. So Lotus dropped her stuff in the chat. Yeah, check out her last, what was it, 2 weeks? No, wait, it was a couple of weeks back. Yeah, that was a couple of weeks back. But anyway, nonetheless, go to Lotus's channel as well, and you can check her out. And I'm gonna leave, guys. I'm gonna get the rest of my day going. Support. Thank you for your support, for your love. My Lotus always for holding it down. She doesn't matter, rain, shine, winter, spring, fall, tomorrow, Saturday. She's here, and I appreciate that so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and that's it, right? Yeah, personal readings. The Monday we got Inside Foxy's Mind. I will probably do the Mondays instead of doing Mindful Monday here. Now I'll be doing Mindful Monday over there, and then that's it. Nothing else special. The planets are acting right now, so we're going to be having some good good feelings. But I will definitely, please make sure to go into the community section to see when I post up information in regards to readings or just information. There could be other things that I want to put up. I may put up a card reading for the day, or check the shorts, because I do shorts on there too where I do the cards there. So if I don't always get to do a Wednesday with you guys, I'll try to give you the energy as best as possible. But you know how it is. We got stuff going on. Yeah. Okay, I will, Lotus. 313. Ooh, I like that number. That's good. All right, guys. Peace out. Catch you on the flip side. All right.